conversation's already happened. I told you.
What conversation?
Ten Hag's already made that phone call.
Yeah,
Simple.
but bro, I hear what you're saying. Ten Hag's done that phone call, but like if Chelsea are prepared to do certain sanctions and to say, we'll give you, all right, we owe you 17, we'll give you 10 towards that. Come join Chelsea. We'll give Barca and we'll pay 10 of that 17. But Man United's still budging there. What do you think he's going to do? That's a question, bro. You and I don't know that level of conversation just because what we hear in the press. That's what we hear in the press, but we don't know what's going on behind that closed door. And they'll do that.
I am telling you, just like H is confident that Bellingham's coming next year, I have the same thing.
Whoa, the confidence is different, you know, Skip.
That's a different confidence, bruv. That's a different confidence, that is, bruv. Because you're talking about Liverpool who can offer in trophy winning and all sorts.
Yo.
Frankie de Jong's looking right now. What are Man United offering in there? Let me look at, hold on. Let me look at Barcelona where I am.
Affinity Extra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Extra.
Yo, big yos, and this is Roger Moore here from Affinity Extra, celebrating gospel music of black origin, whichever way you want to look at it. But anyway, guys, we're here to celebrate black sports, so we're not going to be celebrating England winning the women's Euros because that don't mean nothing to us right about here. Still, I was actually celebrating. I wanted Germany, but anyway, don't not get myself in trouble. But I'm alongside in the studio. The main man himself, Anthony Young. Also with us on Zoom is DJ H, DJ Marks, and Skipper. You know what I'm saying? So we got two supporters that are green in the teeth, looking forward to the season. You have two supporters that are going, come on, sort out the transfers. And you got one supporter that's going,
Jesus walks on water. Jesus walks on water. La, 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 la. Jesus walks on water. Jesus walks on water. You understand?
Okay, guys, listen.
Just know, blood. Just know. You get me?
Listen, we've had a break, but we're not break from the bantering between each other.
Can I just
go.
interject there?
Yeah.
I just want to say. Here today with us is our brother.
Yeah, man, most definite.
The blues in the house, you know, representing in spirit form, and we just welcome him in there. You understand, because bridging.
Yeah, man. Shocker, absolute shocker, you know, to bro Marcel. We lost him, you know, over the post-season, man, you know, and you know, just put our prayers with his family. Representing Chelsea there, so and yeah, man, and we're keeping an eye on Chelsea, man. Most definite, man. Nothing but love, man, to the family and the White family, man. Most definite, man. You know, for the bereavement, man, and we're here to pass on carry on the legacy, his brightness and his love for football and his knowledge of football as well. I must admit, he was quite knowledgeable for youth, and we're here to represent that, man, here on the Free Section on the RVM show. Now, 100%, guys. You know, it's been a hectic transfer, but we haven't even reached transfer deadline day, and I must admit, it's been quite busy. Yeah. Now, there's plenty of things to talk about, yeah, when it comes to transfers and whatever. There's still, yeah. There's we'll get to the nitty gritty of the teams as well afterwards and how we feel that the big teams will do this season. But I can't start. The biggest saga. You know, one of the biggest saga for this time is got to be Barcelona. I have to just start from there. You know what I mean? How you guys, let's be real, bro. Take De Jong out of it. It's got nothing to do with De Jong. It's just they've got 5 players, quality players, not signed. Can you see that being a problem? If they haven't got players, they can't sign up the players because they can't register them.
Well, obviously.
As a Real Madrid fan, how do you feel?
It doesn't bother me as a Real Madrid fan. Don't try that. Come on, this is Real Madrid. You know what I mean? This is Real Madrid 14 times. Come on. Have a bit of manners. We don't care who Barcelona sign. But you know what? The footballing authorities are never going to make a team like Barcelona go under. They're always going to bend some rule So a giant in football like that can do what it's doing. Because really, you talk about financial fair play and all this malarkey. If you can be a club and you owe a player, £17 million, something's wrong there. Something is straight wrong.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know what I mean? So that's just foolishness in itself. So what Barcelona are going on with is a form of cheating in a sense.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I mean? So,
yeah, 100%.
From that point of view, there needs to be something needs to be done about it.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done because over saying like, oh, Man City, Chelsea had a transfer embargo for financial fair play, 12 months and all that.
Yeah.
So what are Barcelona doing any different? They're just styling it in a different way, really. I think it's wrong.
I feel like they done over Chelsea twice as well. I don't know what you guys are thinking about with the transfers because they
can't really say they've done them over. A man's just made a decision, and if he wants to go Barca, he goes Barca. If he wants to go Chelsea, he goes Chelsea. He's chose Barca. Allow him. That's how I see. It's as simple as that, really, because it's down to the footballer.
Yeah.
No. It's a mad thing, though. I mean,
if you're a footballer,
if I'm a footballer, I'd find it really hard thinking I'm going Barcelona right about that. No matter how much I want to go Barca, I'd be thinking, am I going to get paid every week? And I have to think about my family. Understand? So, as much as Barca and Chelsea's not really a bad option to have. Really, if you got Barca, Chelsea, okay, apart from the weather. Chelsea are going to pay you more, probably, more than likely.
Yeah.
And they're going to pay you every month.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
100%,
from that point of view as well, so for someone like Koundé to turn around, but I get it, looking at Barcelona on paper, the players they've got, it's mouth-watering. You understand? Seriously, if they can do what they need to do, which more likely they're going to do what they need to do to get them players registered, they're going to be frightening.
Yeah. No,
they're going to be frightening. They are going to be frightening.
Yeah. No.
On a serious level, because Lewandowski is still going to bang goals. You got Aubameyang on the left. You got my man on the right. Dembele. And you've got options. You've got options. There's options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a mad one, bro. It's a mad one. Barcelona are going to be very strong. I think personally. Defensively, same old suspect.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Right, guys, you kick it off there because I'm going to start some sort of one of the technical things up. But you guys have been quiet, man, still, yeah? But listen, guys, what are you saying?
It's a joke, bro. It's an absolute joke. I can't lie. I'm not saying that because I'm a Man United fan. That's got nothing to do with it. I'm saying it because I don't understand how you can be buying up half the world, signing players, but you can't register the players for your league. But yet the man that you've got, and it's not just the one that we want. There's a bag of players, and there's some players that are owed even more than the one that we want.
Yeah.
And then we can't get no wages. So then man can't get no money, but you're signing other players. And then I'm also thinking, why would you be so fool to sign for Barcelona knowing that probably in a year's time, that man can't pay you? And you're going to be in the same situation?
Exactly.
It don't make no sense.
Foolishness, bro.
Them man should be embarrassed with themselves, man. It's an absolute disgrace.
I think UEFA needs to step in personally.
Because the 1 billion in debt in it or something like that, still, yeah.
Whatever they're in debt, whatever in debt, so clearly they're not bringing in. However, the financial fair play is supposed to run, they ain't doing it.
Yeah,
they ain't meeting that criteria. So they should be penalised full stop.
Yeah, no, I hear
penalised full stop.
I hear that. What you saying, Marcus?
Well, for me, I just don't get it, because when you look at the history of Barcelona, they're renowned for being a big club with big money, big players, that kind of stuff. And for me, it's like watching a mighty giant fall, almost, because I'm looking and I'm thinking, it's similar to what Skip said, you're going to buy all these players all over the place, and you kind of pay those that are currently there. So, what I'm saying? It's just, even financially, it don't make no sense for the club, let alone in terms of anything else. I mean, what kind of future are you securing for the club? Because you're bound to get yourself in trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when you're signing these players as well, they're on big contract,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. It's still big money they get paid. Yeah, 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 yeah.
still big money they get paid. So you're looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what? Barcelona, they're renowned for being a big club with big money, big players, and you're looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what? I mean, there's rumors about people like when we know about what's happening with De Jong and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's like Skip said, it's not even just that. There's players that deferred their wages throughout the whole of things. They couldn't even pay their own staff properly. You know what I'm saying? There's players having to pay staff, and now you're at a place where you haven't even got money to like secure the payments that you said you're going to pay to certain people, and you're going around the world snapping up some of the top players. It don't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and definitely, again, what Skip said, like if I'm a player, I'm thinking, wait a second here, right? Yeah, it's Barcelona. Everyone dreams of getting to Barcelona, Real Madrid and stuff like that, yeah. But at the same time, this is my job. And I'm looking to get paid. I don't hear it you can't afford to pay me. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't hear that.
Yeah.
Because if it's a contract here, right? A contract is a legal document saying that you have to pay me such and such a money for such a amount of length of time. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? It's just mad.
No, true. H, you drop a closure on this, man. Obviously, you have no interest in the players. You could get the pie, bro, just to help you out. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, how you feel about the Barca now?
H is a Barcelona fan, isn't it?
Was it H?
So what people don't know about me is Barcelona is my second team.
Oh, he's H group in it. Yeah, we'll be in it. Yeah.
Barcelona is my second team. I love the city. Just put that out there. The history of Barcelona, they've been in this position before. So before they signed Ronaldinho, they were about to go bust. And they made that transfer to sign Ronaldinho, and he was the one that took them to another level. And this was under Laporta as well. Laporta left in around 2010. In between 2010 and 2021, 11 years, they've just been hashing out money, spending money on these regular, mediocre players.
Coutinho.
So what Laporta's done, yeah, exactly, 140-something million on Coutinho that they still owe us that still to this day.
That's magic.
The craziest thing is that they've been in this position and Laporta's been at the forefront of all of this, where they're about to go into debt and all these kind of things. They need to get money. All these economic levers. I just did another one today for 100 million. So now they can register a couple of players. They've been in this position where they're about to go bankrupt, and it's taken a few big signings for them to turn it around. This feels a little bit different just because they're selling off a lot of their rights, whether it be merchandise, whether it be La Liga TV rights, whether it be just the name of Barcelona, the new camp naming right, all these different types of things. They sold off a lot of things with the expectancy that they're going to make it to the top again. With all these great players, I think they will. But I feel like they can't carry on spending like this. But I think they've signed enough players in the right positions, and players still want to come to them. So you can only blame the players in certain instances. You're seeing De Jong getting paid, and you still want to go there and also potentially not get paid as well. That don't make any sense.
Exactly,
but
bro.
I think it's just a case of they're doing that same thing they did when they bought Ronaldinho, where they're trying to get out of debt, hoping that a couple of these players will then boost their economy and all these kind of things. And you got to remember, Barcelona, Catalonia is basically its country of itself. So a lot of the people that work there and Xavi and those types of players, they don't see Barcelona as a city in Spain. They see Barcelona as its own country. The new camp is like, when you go to the new camp and you go to see all the old people, that is like, it's religion to them. Like Barcelona is religion. So when they're having all these money crises, they just want the best players so they can go watch their team and cheer and all these kind of things. So I think at some point they'll get out of it, but I just don't know how long it's going to take. You know what? The joke is, I mean, we put it in the group as a bit of a banter thing, but it's real. You're saying if I go and borrow £30 off Anne, and then next week someone give me 10 grand, I'm not going to go buy big TV, iPhone, iPad, Rolex watch, whatnot. Yeah, right.
It's true.
Finish off the money, and then I can't give Anne back his £30.
It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense.
Yep. You're right there, lads. Spot on.
Oh, 1 second. Internet just broke down.
Pure technicals here today, bro. Are we at Old Trafford?
Well, is that you've got a situation where you've got a lot of players now, especially up front for Barcelona. You've got a lot of players, and all them man can't play. It's just that simple. All of them man can't play.
Okay,
like
bro.
you've got
But
three teams just in
who
the
have they
forward
got,
line.
really? Okay, the main two, Lewandowski and Aubameyang. That's the main two, innit?
You main two strikers.
strikers.
Main two strikers.
Who else?
Yeah, but then they've got Fatty.
Who?
And Fatty's a baller, you know.
Yeah, Fatty.
He'll play. He'll get in there. He's in the squad. Carry on.
Torres.
They're not. Xavi don't really rate that Torres geezer. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's one of those, and it's Barcelona. If you're there, even if you get cut from the 25 or however much there's the squad is over there nowadays, you still have to pay me, bro. You still have to pay the man his money. Yeah, no, I understand. I fully understand what you're saying. I fully understand what you're saying.
No game. But them man ain't gonna be able to get sold either because
they want their money. Because they want their money.
United, people don't want their players.
They want their money, bro. They got contracts and they want their money. Why do you feel Phil Jones is still at Old Trafford?
But do you think it's a different culture to how it was? Hey, this is the point here, guys. You know, actually, I find that players are different mentality how they were 10 years ago. If you're not playing in the first team, you just leave a team and take a pay cut, and you feel no way, you go to another club.
Yeah, people ain't playing football anymore, bro.
It's not that now.
They're not playing. Like when we was youth, we played for the love of playing football.
Yeah.
And if a man said to you today, if a man says, I'll give you 10 grand a week to play ball, bro, I'll sign a 10-year contract and that tomorrow.
yeah, straight.
You understand? Man's looking at me like, 10 grand a week though.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Bro, 10 grand a week. That's a change, bro. That's a change in my lifestyle. That's a change in my lifestyle. And because I love playing football, so these ballers now, it's just about contracts, man. He's got the biggest.
Yeah, we're in a different time now.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of players in the under 23s at all these big clubs that really should have done left and gone play at championship level, League One level. Because their wages is a young 10,000, 15,000 a week. They're like, if I go down championship level, I'll play every week. But now you pay me $4 grand a week.
Yeah,
no. I like this lifestyle.
Exactly.
People like the lifestyle rather than the game.
This is what I'm saying, fam. It's simple as that.
Wow.
And that's where it's got to.
That's scary, man. That's scary.
Jesse Lingard, bro. Lingard.
Stop that, man. Behave yourself, man.
Jesse Lingard could have went West Ham, fam.
Yeah. Yo, bro.
Could have went West Ham and he's gone, no, I'm going Nottingham Forest. For what? For the dough? It's facts.
200k a week.
1 year, you know, but my time for 1 year just for P.
Yeah, but he's got that option, and you know that quiet option that if they stay up, he'll stay on. Might take a pay cut, who knows, or stay on that same wage level, who knows. It depends on how he goes on. Because if he goes on with things, and they stay up, people say, it's the best money spent, man. Jesse Lingard, give him, give him a 3-year contract, boom. So he's in that kind of mentality. But at the end of the day, West Ham weren't offering him that, but they was offering him European football. Yeah, it was offering him fighting in the top end of the and so on and so on. But he's gone Nottingham Forest for the Benjamins. Simple as that.
Can I ask you a question, guys?
You go.
Let me ask you a question, guys. It's just in relation to something that I heard the other day on the radio, because I just thought to myself, it's a contract, and you just said the word contract, so I just thought, if I've got a contract with a team and they owe me X amount of money, even if I leave, even if I move and go to 3 other teams, them man's still gonna pay my money, or I'm taking someone to court. But then on the radio, some like ex-footballers were saying that's not how their contracts work. So like if they get bought by another club, they bought them out of their contract. So whatever they've agreed and whatever they're owed by Barcelona is now void. That is why them are not leaving. That's why they're not.
That must have been something that came in recently, because from what I understand previously, the way it used to work was the complete opposite. You'd have to pay man their money, even down to like, it's not something that we used to see a lot happening, but players literally used to, for example, go to, like, one player will go from Barca to, say, Arsenal. Yeah. And then what would happen is they'll say, I'll go to Arsenal, take accept a lower thing from Arsenal for a certain amount of time if you pay me the rest for the next year. So Barcelona will still be paying that player a certain amount for the year, while Arsenal's still giving them their usual wage. So everything changed up now, but it's mad, man.
Marcus, that's exactly what I thought until I heard it on the radio, and some like recently ex-pros. This is about 2 weeks ago. There was talk about De Jong and the whole Barca situation. And them man was saying, the reason why them man ain't leaving is because they know that if they leave, they're not going to see that money. And I was in shock.
Yeah.
Unless Man United, Unless Man United say, we will give you that 17 million.
But they can't even do that because of tax as well. Because
That's illegal.
it's illegal. And on top of what they did say as well, loyalty. But I even heard today they was talking to, because they're all talking to now, how do these contracts work? And I was listening to a podcast, I think it was yesterday, and the guy was explaining and says that if you say, De Jong is not saying he wants to leave the club, because the moment he says that, he will lose his loyalty bonus. Yeah. So when he says that, he will lose. You know, that's the little loyalty bonus they get every year still. Yeah. If Man United buys him, Barca has to still pay him the loyalty bonus because he hasn't said he wants to go. You know what I'm saying? So when Lewandowski said, I wanted to leave Bayern, he come out to everything. He forfeited everything, and you want to leave the club. Yeah.
That's why, if you notice, guys, what the man are doing, they're playing with words. Laporta is saying, we want to keep him, but there's financial issues. You got De Jong's saying, I don't want to leave Barcelona. And he's not lying.
Yeah.
But he's never once said, I don't want to go Man United. He's just saying, I don't want to leave Barcelona. So them men are playing with their words. It's a game that they're playing because ultimately it's money. And you and I know that really in the real world, Man United would just pay them an extra 17 mil and write it off that way. But Man United have come to a point where they're saying, you're not mugging us off. We're not doing it. This is the most that we'll go to. They've agreed on it. It's set in stone. Now it's for Barcelona to sort out their nonsense. And that's why Ten Hag, come on, guys. You know Ten Hag would have phoned up my man and had a conversation with him and said to him, boom, if you can sort out your situation, will you come? Yes, boss, I will come. Otherwise, he's not going to sit down and wait for 3 months. That's some joke thing.
But you know what it
that's
is,
one phone call.
You know,
I know that if I'm calling you, Roger, that's one phone call.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I trust your word, you get me? And it's just a simple conversation.
Yeah.
Nah, Skipper, you know what it is though? Here's the footballing side of the De Jong thing. He hasn't been good. He has not been good. They paid him. I think he's like 400k a week or something.
Yeah, it's 375.
He has not been good at Barcelona at all. He hasn't found that. He hasn't. No, for what they paid for him and for what he was meant to be. It's like De Ligt just went to Juve the other day, and now he's at Bayern, coming off the bench.
Yeah.
For Upamecano and all them man that's over there. Bayern just signed 17 players. How many players they signed? But them 2 players were meant to like take the world on and be the next. And they've been rubbish. They've been borderline rubbish, like borderline rubbish. So
he's not lying. Talk the team, my brother.
I think the other thing is as well, is like people think like, oh, De Jong needs to get his money, but De Jong's going from a 375, 400k contract to then go, yo, man, if you want me as well, I need to get that over there. Regardless of how I've been playing on this side, I need that money over there. So that's another thing. Like his form doesn't command the money that he's on right now. And I think he was being paid in accordance with where they thought he would be at this point, and he's nowhere near that.
Yeah. But H, the problem with but sorry guys, the problem with that as well, H. Yeah, what I think De Jong and a couple of the other guys, in fact, the problem with Barcelona is that you had a batch of youngsters come through at Barca that are actually real quality. You know what I'm saying? The Pedri youth, you got Fati, you got all these youngsters started to come through because Fati and Barros Coutinho. So you're buying these guys that are coming through, and then actually underneath now, Pedri's come through sharp. And for me, I watch the Dutch team.
Gavi.
Gavi. Yeah, and I watch the Dutch team, and I do feel that De Jong is playing good. I think De Ligt is. I do 100% agree with De Ligt because I think De Ligt without Van Dijk in the Dutch team is totally average. And I think
they're playing AK as well.
With De Jong here, right? Like you look at the money that he's getting paid right now at Barca. And my question is this, especially with all this thing about him going to United, when you look at what Ten Hag's trying to do at United right now, the type of team he's trying to build, the type of philosophy he's trying to build, and you look at, like Hayes said, the kind of performances that De Jong has had over the past couple of seasons, the money he's on, is that really where Man United want to go?
They're in desperation mode, They're in desperation mode. They have to get
which, you know what I'm saying? Because you just got rid of Pogba. De Jong's not better than Pogba. I can tell you that now. Do you know what I'm saying? You've just got rid of that guy. You're going to bring in someone that's not as good as Pogba.
Mediocre.
Pay him stupid amount of money. But I feel like you guys would be better off. In fact, I think a better business for you was Eriksen.
Oh no,
I
Eriksen.
genuinely
You know what, guys? I'm excited about Eriksen, to be honest, guys. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I do think Kessie is the one that I would have went out the way for. You know what I'm saying? Me personally.
He's not going to, man.
I know, no, but you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying to you, for me, I guess Kessie has done more in the past season or two than for me for De Jong. There are players out there
different kind of players, though, ain't they, to be fair. Kessie's a different
but
DM.
he's got that physicality
He's a
to him.
DM.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
DM and he's just a DM.
You can see him. He bangs golf, bang.
I don't think Frank Kessie's all that, to be honest.
Oh, I know you don't, man.
But
Look at Sanchez. Okay, Sanchez. Renato Sanchez.
I don't seem like
Sanchez
springing 50-yard balls, or he looks
Okay.
decent on the ball. You don't. Frank Kessie just looks like a solid geezer who can. He's just a stopper. That he does a job. He don't look like a baller. I wouldn't say Frank Kessie. Oh, baller! You get all excited when you're talking.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't get excited about Frank Kessie. I'm not lying, bro. You
Okay,
know what I mean?
cool.
I love my black brother. You know, it's nothing to do with that. I just don't.
You don't
think
rate him?
he's that great of a player. I could be wrong, or maybe he was at Atalanta. There was a big rave.
I agree with you. I think he does his job. He does what he's put in to do well.
Yeah, but he's nothing
not
special. He's not a Thiago.
Wow.
He hasn't got that kind of repertoire, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's got the
No,
other side.
bruv, you see, but this is,
I'm not saying you're wrong,
it's
but
personal choice.
But it's what you need and what you want
It's
in there.
personal choice.
It's what Man United would have needed. It's what Man
Man
United would have needed. It's what
Man United needed,
Man
basically.
United don't need Thiago.
No.
Kessie.
Of course,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Of course, they need a Frank Kessie on that level kind of player. But I'm sure for me, I would have
Better than Fred.
I would have went for different players more than Frank Kessie.
Which Man United have you lot watched? I don't know what you lot are talking about. They need all of them. They don't just need Kessie. They don't just need Thiago. They don't just need a right back. They don't just need a keeper. They need a whole damn
First
team.
11.
It sounds like we're going up to transfer talk now, you know.
Yo, bro, we need a left back.
I'm not getting into that right about now, yeah, because I don't think it's that time. I think you're premature, but you just got to just dress back for that a bit.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We go for the team.
We're gonna go for that. We're gonna go for that.
We're gonna go for that. I don't want. I keep it on the times, but no. But on the just rounding off on the Barcelona note, yeah, there is. I believe there's gonna be a fire sale going on the last week of.
The thing about who's gonna be for sale at Barcelona, nobody wants Depay. Nobody wants a Depay. Nobody wants him, bro. Let's be real. Nobody wants Memphis Depay.
I mean, the Barcelona team now isn't a Barcelona.
For 10 mil, nobody wants him. For 10 mil, nobody wants him. 10 Hag's not even gonna say, come back here. Give you a chance again.
It's the wages that's going to be the problem, boys. It's the wages.
Yeah, he's earning mad Barca wages again, and nobody wants to pay. Like Aaron Ramsey was on 400.
Let me put it this way, Roger. Apart from Lewandowski, right? Name one player in that team where we haven't got a player in the Premiership that's better than them. I don't think you can. Apart from Levy, right? Every other team there.
I should be able to answer this. He's a Barcelona fan.
He's thinking, no.
Come in, H.
Hold on. Come
Jarfit, my brother.
The team is poor, yeah, right? But what I'm saying is, if you look at the squad that they've got there, for me, there's not one player in the Barca team apart from my man there.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, there's not one player there that I would say there isn't a player in the Premiership that's better.
But you know what the problem is? You're comparing like 20 teams to one team. Like there's like you got Mo Salah, Harry Kane. Then you on the left, you got you compare Barcelona are better than they were last year. Like they're completely better defensively, midfield, up front. They're better than they were last year. They're challenging Real Madrid.
The point I'm making wasn't so much about the comparison of the players as such, but you're talking about. I'm thinking of a Barca here, right, where they had a squad where any person in their first 11 could have walked into any team in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel they've got that now.
But not many teams do, though.
I hear what you're saying, though.
Not many teams do, though.
Not many teams do.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying that for me,
when it was PSG, I know what it means, because like when it was
you're looking at the legacy of Barcelona.
When Barcelona was the dream team, every player you took I take a David Villa and you take a
take a Rivaldo.
You do all that, but now, like you're saying, looking at the Barca now. Looking at the Barca now, they're not really going on. But as I said, I believe And you know my allegiance is across the town, but being real on a footballing level, because that's what I'm looking at. On a footballing level, I do believe Barcelona are going to be a serious threat. This is a serious thing.
Yep.
I really do think Barca are going to be a serious thing. And you know what? I think it would have been so romantic if Leo just says, you know what, Xavi, I'm just going to play. I'm going to play one season. Don't even pay me. Don't even pay me. I'm just going to play for Barcelona. Boom. Bro,
he's coming back next year. That's
season. What they reckon, isn't it? But I think for me, okay, that's on a whole nother show in itself about Lionel Messi come back. Yeah, but 100%. But just want to definitely close up on this point. Yeah, like I said, bro, when it comes to deadline day, guys, we're gonna have some fun with that because there's gonna be some players flying out to that club anyway. Still, that want to play because what Barcelona has to be careful of is they don't want a Man United and have a toxic situation. You cannot have 35 professional players in a toxic.
Comparing Man United and Barcelona.
No, I'm ridiculous.
Come on.
No, it's not gonna happen, Raj. It's not Raj. It's not gonna happen.
Barcelona, bro.
Right, guys. I will sample this, guys, and
make sure mine and Ant's face is at the forefront. This is gonna come back and it's gonna be perfect.
Yes, it's gonna be fine, man. Barcelona
are gonna do their thing, man. They're gonna do their thing, and whatever happens. I don't think it'll get to the stage of Man United toxicity because there's no Pogba in Barcelona. There's no kind of
there's no Ronaldo in that. You know what I'm saying?
Idiots in places.
Yeah.
Buying up idiot, bro. Then again, there isn't. But there's no idiots at Barcelona going on daft. Man United haven't got a clue, buying all some idiot players for no reason.
But no. We'll like I said, let's
move on from Barca.
Okay,
now.
Right. So we're gonna go through the transfers for each club. You know what I'm saying? The top clubs anyway, still and there's no as well.
So I'm guessing that's just Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal.
No. Do not do.
You walked into that, bro. You walked into that. That was a walk-in, bro. That was just, them tummy.
I don't mind not talking about Man United today, man. I do not mind. We can avoid that today.
Let's start with them.
No. We start from the top. We're gonna start from the top. Talk to me, guys. Manchester City, have they made the appropriate changes?
No.
Ooh.
No.
They've got worse.
No, straight in, no.
Okay, cool.
Let's break it down then.
Okay, cool. Let's go straight.
The going out.
5 minutes per team, yeah? Let's go into this.
The going out is Sterling.
Yeah.
Zinchenko.
Yeah. Jesus.
Fernandinho.
Yes. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
The bring-ins, Haaland.
Phillips.
Alvarez and Phillips. No Fernandinho. Okay, you can say Calvin Phillips. I think that's a bit of a disrespect to Fernandinho at his peak. Being honest, just being honest.
But I feel like no. But the thing is, what's that?
Huh?
He's not as
but he's not.
But he's winning. He's not winning. He's not at his peak, but he's still winning premierships. Argument's finished, ain't it?
Yeah.
Winning premierships coming on for 5 minutes of a game, mate.
Bro, come on, let's be real. Fernandinho played these dudes
in
the said thing. What I'm saying is, Calvin Phillips isn't at that point to say, straight replacement, it's going to be just a walk.
But don't you feel that Rodri's kind of stepped up the level?
Rodri's a big baller.
So what I'm saying to you,
but I don't think
Phillips will come in and he will mature into it.
Hopefully.
No. I think he will. I think he will.
Well, as we see, we've seen many a player join a new team and can't settle. We've seen it happen all the time.
The problem is, like we said, bro, like City have let go of what is
Sterling, big player,
having big balls.
Yeah, I agree.
Man City, right? We've been talking about Liverpool and Mane, Sterling was doing that for Man City. Because when you look at his stats, the past few seasons, he was getting 15 plus goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
And assists. And he's licking down assists as well.
But in the game that we just played over the weekend, right? 65 minutes. I'm looking at Pepe, I'm thinking, this is the moment where you usually bring on Sterling. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he didn't have no answer.
The game changing now. But
we know City starts slow, right? But I feel there's something that Sterling brought to City which they don't have. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I do. I don't think that they've...
I just don't think they've replaced... as they say.
Sterling never got respected.
No, he hasn't.
From when Pep and I felt like even in England in the Euros, going into the Euros, I just feel sorry for Sterling because he's a popular type of guy, but he just doesn't get respected. I do believe I am the first to say that he does miss a lot of chances, but I do. The reality of the show is that
all big players do though, and that's the thing.
He just doesn't.
We can't sit here and point that he misses chances. Yeah, he does miss. Yeah, he does miss some sitters.
Yeah, sitters. That's sorry.
But the thing is, he's there to go again.
Yeah.
And that's what all the big managers tell you. It's not the missing; it's the fact that he doesn't hide. Like Werner now. Yeah. Werner is like a rabbit in the headlights when the chances on for him. He just wants to pass the ball. You can just see him. He just wants to pass the ball left foot or wherever. He's got no confidence. Where Sterling, he'll miss from 1 yard, but the next chance he's there again. That's what I rate about Sterling. So they've let that go. Zinchenko, the quality there.
Left back, they should be going for the Brighton guy.
Very great quality there. They've let him go, and now they've gone for this Brighton geezer.
It's gone up to 50 mil.
Brighton says
and he's going to Chelsea, and he's saying, "Look, he's going to Chelsea now."
It looks like he's going Chelsea now because they're ready to give the 50 because they're desperate.
They're desperate, man, because they already got left back.
So that's mashed up City's running. So Pep's got a problem now. Because he hasn't got a left back.
And the one thing we ain't talking about.
Charges.
The one thing we ain't even spoken about is that Bernardo Silva still might leave. He still might go to Barcelona.
No, he's not. No. Hold on. That ain't happening. Sorry. That's so. Final Fantasy 2. You know what I mean?
No. Hold on. Bernardo Silva been trying to leave since last season.
This is
the start of last season.
It's true.
Man City stopped him from leaving. They kept him, and he's like, I want to go Barca. I want to go Barca. He's been saying it for the last 12, 18 months. He's been saying, I want to go Barca. Now, if Barca are able to sell and get De Jong out of the club, which I think is what they're trying to do, Bernardo Silva is next to come in because they're just trying to build a dynasty. But with Man City, they've lost leadership. A lot of people ain't really talking about it, but Fernandinho's gone. He was a leader in the dressing room. Sterling very popular, leader in the dressing room. Yeah. You lose Zinchenko. Granted, he was young, but especially with the whole Ukraine thing coming up and whatever, he was starting to become more popular in the dressing room and stuff like that. You lose Jesus. Jesus scored a lot of important goals. He didn't score a lot, but he scored a lot of important goals. Them balls across the box, he was scoring. He was just there. Him and Sterling just happened to just be there. You bring in Haaland, who doesn't like to use his head for someone 6 foot plus. You bring in Alvarez, who looks better than Haaland in terms of a signing, in terms of how City want to play. Yeah. And now City have to play a little bit more direct because now it's like we need to feed Haaland the ball. Whereas before it was tiki-taka. Let's play it this side. Let's get the right ball over the top to Foden. And now Grealish has got to step up. They look worse.
But the thing is, they look a bit like a hot mess though. Still, ain't gonna lie. But the thing is, what I would say though, still, Pep still got time to go in the change room. And like, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not really gonna go out here to try and back City, but I do feel that you got to. They have bought new signings in Alvarez and Haaland. Give them a little time. I think they will bang off. And
I think Haaland will bang off, right. But the thing is, for me, Haaland. He's not like an Aguero. Aguero was one of those players that here, there, but Haaland, I kind of feel like you're going to have to play to his strengths. And that means City changing completely how they play. Do you know what I'm saying? And I can't see Pep benching Haaland unless he's injured. That's the thing. Where I feel like, just I don't want to go into too much, but I feel someone like Klopp, for example, went for no way but putting Núñez on the bench, playing Firmino or whatever. But I can't see Pep doing that with Haaland. I think he'll play him all the time, and you're just going to see that there's going to be a change to how they play. I mean, you can see that the players, even in the Community Shield, they were looking for Haaland to try and give man ball, and in doing that, they were losing their general style
because they're trying to force it, and everything they're going to try and force through Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is only going to play 50-60% of the games. Then you got Haaland, who you're going to try and he's easier to mark than a Sterling or Jesus because it's like he's big. I can touch him, I can feel him. I know he's there, so I know where he's in and about. His after ball movement isn't really as amazing as people may think. They've definitely got worse.
As Melo may think.
Only
Melo rates him on that pedestal round there.
But,
anyway.
But it definitely interesting. But no, it's definitely interesting. And I think there's got some things are gone. But let's go to Liverpool now because Mane scored on the weekend. Who did he score for? Sorry, Bayern Munich. Sorry, wrong team. Who's playing for Liverpool?
It's got nothing to do with me. Yeah. I just want you to know, Marcus, got nothing to do with me. This is not in the script.
This
part's ad-libbing on this part now. This is not in the script. Rog, I can't even...
I was watching it's the Leipzig and Bayern Munich game I was watching. Sorry guys, I got mixed up there. Just saw my name read. Right, who's Liverpool? Go and talk to me about anything about Nunes, who scored on his debut, forced a handball on his proper debut, and looked all right. And who else he got in? The little Carvalho guy. Carvalho, that little youth there from Fulham.
From Fulham.
Ramsey, we've got Ramsey from Aberdeen, little right back, 18-year-old.
He's decent, I heard.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. All in the white trade.
So sounds like Liverpool's in the same boat as Man City?
What's that?
Nah, I don't think so.
So we got players that
relying on a new striker, you mean?
Yeah.
In that
Because for me, you never had you haven't had you relied on your left and your right kind of forwards.
They've done like Man City.
So really, truly, you have to change your game as well because Firmino. But Firmino is a fake nine. Let's be real. He's a fake 10.
I think what Roger's trying to say. One second, Marcus. 1 second. I think what Roger's trying to say is that you've done Man City in the sense of you bought a recognised centre forward. I think that's what he's saying. Where because Liverpool haven't had a recognised centre forward since who was the last number 9 for Liverpool.
But this is what I'm saying though, that we've bought a recognised centre forward, right? But what you got to understand is that even though we bought a recognised centre forward, our way of playing is very different to Man City in the sense of we needed that extra option. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool, when you see like we was in trouble, we couldn't break certain teams down. It's like there was no plan B. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think we needed that extra option because I was saying for a long time here, they kept trying to bring off them man and bringing on Origi here, right? And I could never see what Origi was doing. I always said we needed another like completely different type of striker. So that when you see we're in trouble, we switch up the game. I mean, it can be argued City didn't even really need Haaland. I know there was all this debate. Do they really need? They're all winning titles regardless.
Because again, they was doing it without a number 9. Just like Liverpool. Liverpool's success is like you're saying, really, without a centre forward.
Yeah, without straight.
Let's be real. We're not belittling what you've done. Just saying that really, when you check it, it's not you've done it with no recognised centre forward. Your success.
I think what's different with us.
But I think what's
different with us though. I think what's different with us though is we're not gonna have to change how we play. So like we're bringing on Origi because we want a forward to score goals and whatever.
The type of forward, I think that's why if you check it, Pep would have rather buying Harry Kane, I believe, than Haaland.
Yeah.
That's why he went for Harry Kane because Harry Kane can move. Yeah. Harry Kane can make a goal for himself. Haaland can't do that. And this is what I was saying to Melo from a long time. Mbappe, the difference. Mbappe can get the ball. Nothing looks underneath. He's off, makes something happen.
It's gone.
Haaland don't do that.
Yeah.
Haaland don't do that. If you notice, all Haaland's goals really are breakaway goals and tap-ins.
Don't fool. Sorry, Skipper, you had something to say there, bro.
What I mean?
What you saying about the whole Liverpool transfer?
No, for me, it was more of a question because I heard the other day that Nunes is actually more flexible than people think, and I heard that he's played some games coming from the left.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So he's probably more versatile than people actually think. Just because he's a big brother, it doesn't mean that you can't.
Jurgen, the German would have done his own work, bro. It's one thing. Klopp don't really get it wrong in the transfer market. I would trust Jurgen with me 100 mil. I would trust him. Say, go and do what you do. I'd trust him. But there's not many men I can say that he has really not. His big transfers of all
his big ones, man. His big ones
turned up, bro. Yeah. All of them, they've all turned up.
Apart from Keita.
I'm with you on Keita. Naby Keita.
Keita was meant to take over Gerrard.
Nah, I think he disrespected the number 8 top person. That's just my opinion. Because the man balled
but Jude's going to take that when he comes in, though.
He balled through it, he did.
Is that?
Yeah.
Who's gonna take that?
Jude
shit?
Bellingham's going to take that when Jude's going to take that when he comes in. When he comes in next year.
Some people just rude.
And I don't.
What was it, man?
I'm just telling you the truth.
Bro, just start talking this rude talk on the show, bro. About you gonna get Bellingham next season, like say.
But
you
anyway, in regards to
bro.
Liverpool, I feel like we have a bit more versatility up front with quality. I feel like Diaz needs to score more goals, but he offers a threat which is consistent, which is what Mane was doing when he first came to the team. And then we had to kind of move Mane to be in the centre forward and all these different types of things to kind of accommodate for Jota and X, Y, and Z. And then we still got Jota to come back.
Oh, for goodness sake, you said Jota. I was thinking, jeez.
Every time he comes in, he scores goals.
Yeah,
like
he
can play off the left, he can play up top. Like he's got that versatility to him. And then you got the young boys. You got Carvalho, who looks really good. You got Harvey Elliott back, Curtis Jones. As long as he learns how to release the ball, he's going to be amazing.
Quality. A big player, man.
And I feel like
if Thiago can play a full season for us as well, that'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, it's game over. Yeah, it's game over.
But the thing is, the only thing for me is like you got a strong midfield, yeah. But my only thing, I was watching your midfield, yeah. I kind of saw Henderson do two things, yeah, and I thought
it's Hendo.
Yeah,
it's only Hendo. That's all it is. It's only Hendo. That's all it is.
And your thing is, you keeping up with the gameplay, but when you're 35 and you keep up with the gameplay, you're going, okay, this is August, yeah. What's it gonna be like in September, October? You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing is, and because these Fabinho, Thiago, and I think Henderson, that's a solid midfield. That's solid. They know what you're doing there. You take them guys out. Keita, I don't think really.
I agree with you there, Rod, because I think our problem right now is the midfield for me, because our midfield now is what our defense used to be. You know what I'm saying? Take two man out and we ain't got no defenders. Do you know what I'm saying? Where now I think if Thiago gets injured, Fabinho is out, we're in trouble. In the midfield, that's just my opinion. I feel what we need another two midfielders personally to come in. I know we got them young man, Cavallo and Elia and Curtis here, right? But I think you need another big baller in there. Do you know what I'm saying? To do the job, and then man kind of come in alongside them kind of thing. I wouldn't want to rely on those guys.
You can have De Jong in it.
Isn't that what Naby Keita's supposed to be doing though?
Yes, that's what Naby's meant to be doing. That's what Naby's meant to be doing.
But we ain't seen from Naby what he was doing before he came to Liverpool.
We know
he's not been the same player.
It's the German tax. It's the German tax. It's the German tax. It happens with most of the players that come from the German league. They have this German tax. The same thing is going to happen with Haaland when he can't do the fast breaks and he's him on versus the keeper from the halfway line. The same said thing's going to happen. It's German tax. We're going to see. And I think our midfield is only a problem for me because of Ox and Milner. I think those two players are issues because Milner's not at a great level. He's okay at best. And then Ox is always injured. So now you just got two men taking up squad numbers, taking up registration and whatever. That realistically you can't really rely on to produce at the highest level.
Yeah.
Isn't that the problem with Keita as well, in terms of the fact that he's always injured as well?
I think we've tried to be better with him last season in terms of like managing his game time, similar to Matip. Like we noticed Matip didn't get injured as much because he was managing his game time and all those types of things. And I think we try to do the same thing with Keita, to be fair. So I think as long as we get that right, give him some game time. Harvey Elliott playing on the right of that midfield is going to be good with Salah. I've got no issues. I really have got no issues with where the team's at the moment. Alisson's a bit of a worry.
If you lose Van Dijk again.
I think we are.
Yeah,
I think we are.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I trust Konate. I trust Konate to play on that left hand side with a Matip. Gomez, I don't know.
I don't know what's happened to him now, because there was a point when I thought he was decent. You get me? So it's like he dropped off a cliff.
It's because he was young. It's because he was young. That's why. When you're 18 and you make those mistakes, it looks okay because it's like, oh, he's going to improve in 2-3 years time. And then when you're 25 and you're making those mistakes, it's like, okay, you're 25 now. You've been doing this for 7 years. He's had bad injuries, but he should really be next to Van Dijk.
And you know what? That's the point there as well, because like the times I've seen Gomez look good is when he's been next to Van Dijk. Do you know what I'm saying? If Van Dijk gets injured and Matip gets injured, I'm worried. I'm worried about because Konate's solid, but then I wouldn't trust any other man next to him. I really wouldn't.
But listen, guys. Right.
Do you think Gomez needs to move?
Gomez is it? Oh,
You know what? I
Squad
liked when I saw Klopp playing Gomez on the right. I thought he was doing all right on the right hand side. I would rather have just said, you know what, let him be a back off the Trent.
No, I can't have that. He's too fast. He's a centre back, and he's like Milner. He gets in that position and he gets a bit worried about what to do next, unless he's flying onto the ball. And the defense is a position you can't get worried because like man will be on you quick. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the Prem. So like you ain't got time to think. And that's why we got punished in that last game we played yesterday. Is because he needs that time to think. And like I'm thinking you should be letting that ball go like a good 2-3 meters before the guy gets to you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I hate that. Listen, guys, we're gonna close off the Liverpool section, but it sounds like as Liverpool fans, they're very comfortable at their position in there still anyway. So yeah, what needs to happen there. So yeah, but listen, right. Next team down is Chelsea. Yeah. Now
they need a striker. I don't know what they're playing at.
I covertly thinking they're doing all right, and when I look carefully, because they've been involved with so many every week, Chelsea's buying a player, and I'm like, okay, they bought the player. When you look, they ain't bought nobody. You know what I'm saying? They go because I remember you guys were going for Rafinha. And the next week, the teeth Rafinha off you. The next week, Barca teeth Rafinha off them.
Teeth Rafinha off nobody, man.
Rafinha wanted to go Barca.
He was a Leeds player. He always wanted to go Barca, bro. That was a fact.
Same with Koundé.
Everybody knew that. The Koundé one's a bit different because that was from last season. And basically, from what Koundé's camp is saying, you goofed. You should have got me last season when I was up, ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then Barcelona have shown an interest. Barcelona have shown interest. He's seen.
He heard about when he heard that Barca was after him, he was gone. Though his head was gone.
Oh, with Barca.
Yeah, because he saw the project. The project that Barcelona are going on with.
Let's not touch Barcelona now.
You get me? He's seen the project and he's thought, you know what? Because Chelsea, let's be real. Chelsea are going through that teething stage now because this is post Abramovich era.
No.
Whereas in transfers, Chelsea never knew about losing a transfer battle because if they wanted the player, they get that player.
So what's different?
Yeah. So what's different? Because Abramovich ain't there. That money, they're going to have to cap the money, whereas Abramovich didn't care. He said, well, they want 70, boss. We've only offered 55. They want 70.
Yeah, buy him.
Can he do? Is he going to do?
Yeah.
Look how much he sanctioned Romelu Lukaku transfer.
Yeah.
But this is also the thing though. Some of their players, no one wanted. Like no one was really going after Lukaku. No one saw that Lukaku going to Inter Milan and thought, oh, let me pay.
He's on the Chelsea. I don't know what happened there. To be honest, I don't know.
I thought he was going to do good.
I was quite surprised. Now, Thomas Tuchel's kind of players have never been big and like Lukaku like that. They've all been players. They've all been technical players.
But serve them right, they got rid of Tammy Abraham. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the biggest mess up was they kept Werner and got rid of Tammy Abraham. You know what I'm saying?
And Werner soon leave now, soon go back to RP Leipzig.
Yeah, he's going back to Leipzig, I heard this morning.
If I was a Chelsea fan, I'll be paying for the taxi to get to the airport because the guy is not...
Yeah, man, I want to get rid of him. But you know what?
It just goes to show.
It's the obvious problem because their back four is light.
Yeah.
And their team's always been built on having a strong defense, and that's where they normally push on from.
That's why you see. This is what I'm a bit suspect with Chelsea's buying policy here because Chelsea have got Ben Chilwell in it.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So why are you going out now to buy this Brighton?
So the things
yeah.
Why are you going out there to buy this Brighton left back for 50 mil for? And you got Ben Chilwell, who's the England left back.
Yeah.
Just got injured last year. But, I don't understand that. Man. I don't understand. But why though? Because that left back's not your desperation. Your desperation centre half. Okay, you got Koulibaly, massive signing.
Yeah, that's a strong
massive signing for 33 million.
33
million. But he's 30 though. He's 30 though, isn't it? And 1 year left on his contract.
Bro,
as
he's
well.
African black, bro. He's African black. Look at the size of him. Come on. You've always got to remember, he's African
4 years,
black.
man, at least.
This is
4 seasons,
This
bro.
is an
4
Aaron
seasons.
Manure. This is an Aaron Manure, fam.
Yeah,
This is...
yeah.
Right, here we go, bro. Facts, bro. This is black man we're talking. Original Yaman, Tufu, and all them got in the thing there. You know what I mean? Oh, when he finishes that, for dessert, he just Nyan bamboo. You know what I mean? Koulibaly, that's what I'm saying. This is when I talk about African black, bro. No disrespect, but when you see, listen, when you're a centre forward and Koulibaly's running towards you, and you've got that,
Is it Rudiger affected? It's like Rudiger.
Nah, bro. Listen,
he's not
Rudiger was not that good.
Rudiger.
I don't think Rudiger was that great a defender, to be quite honest. If you really check it,
I think in the back. I think in the back five.
If you really check him out as a defender, he's not that great a defender. He's a bully. He can intimidate him, and he's one of the best intimidators in football right about now.
Yeah, sometimes it's all you need, though, bro.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We wasn't saying that. I'm talking about defensive ability. His defensive ability isn't that great. If you really check him, he's very clumsy. He makes a lot of mistakes. He gives away a lot of silly free kicks and unnecessary penalties. That's what he does. Really
I agree with Anne. I mean, you guys heard me say last season plenty, right? That I just watched the game and I'm scared of Rudiger.
He's just a bully. He's a bully. He boils
you look
up.
at the guy, you just want to pass him, boy. Even if he's not your side, you
He
just
just
pass
boils
him.
up, but he doesn't. He's not the greatest.
The guy's mad.
He's not the great. Look at all right then. Look at his defending against Real Madrid. Hold on, Skip. You love interrupt star. Cool. He's defending against Real Madrid. Benzema at Stamford Bridge. The ball's come across and he's bottled it. He's proper bottled it, man. Benzema's ran through and scored the goal. Don't you remember the one when?
Yeah.
And he just ran through now. A defender, would Van Dijk have done that? No, I don't think Van Dijk would have bottled it. He would have took the crunch if he had to take the crunch for the team. But Rudiger didn't, man. And that's what I'm saying. Them defenders, Koulibaly is taking you out in that position there. And that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at defensive ability. Probably that's, how I am. I look at players, what your position is and what you're doing. I'm not impressed that you're a right back, but you're great. It's the greatest thing is going forward. So doesn't do it for me.
So ultimately, we're saying that basically Chelsea
are light because you got Koulibaly, who's just early 30s, as you just stated. Then you use his next to Thiago Silva, who's 30.
He's 37 or so.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's their centre half pairing. That's it.
Isn't Thiago going to the World Cup?
It doesn't really matter if he's going to World Cup. He's playing with some 20-year-old at Brazil, but at Chelsea he's playing with a 31-year-old in his first season.
You know the other thing is as well, we're forgetting that Chelsea are potentially going to lose Azpilicueta. They've lost Christensen.
Well, this is the talk now, the Azpilicueta talk.
Alisson as well.
The talking now is that Chelsea have been offered De Jong, and the deal is De Jong going to Chelsea for swap for Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso, who Barcelona want. Watch this space.
He's not going to Chelsea.
What's that?
De Jong is not going to Chelsea.
Oh, well, who knows, bro? I'm not his agent, but I'm just saying that's what's going out there. You get me? So
He ain't going to Chelsea. If he leaves Barcelona, he's only going to Man United if he leaves Barcelona. Because that conversation's already happened, I told you.
What conversation?
Ten Hag's already made that phone call.
Yeah, but bro, I hear what you're saying. Ten Hag's done that phone call, but if Chelsea are prepared to do certain sanctions and to say, we'll give you, we owe you 17, we'll give you 10 towards that. Come join Chelsea. We'll give Barca and we'll pay 10 of that 17. But Man United's still budging there. What do you think he's going to do? That's a question, bro. You and I don't know that level of conversation just because what we hear in the press. That's what we hear in the press, but we don't know what's going on behind that closed door. So when you hear them big teams like Chelsea who can come with the dough. Look what they've done Man City. Look what they've done to Man City. Hold on. Look what they've done Man City. Man City put a 30 million bid for this player who's probably at best 30 mil. Let's be real. He's a 30 mil player. Chelsea have come in and says, we'll give you the 50. Whoops. Because we've got the dough. And they'll do that.
I am telling you. Just like H is confident that Bellingham's coming next year, I have the same thing.
Whoa, the confidence is different, you know, Skip.
That's a different confidence, bruv. That's a different confidence, that is, bruv. Because you're talking about Liverpool, who can offer in trophy winning and all sorts.
Yo.
Frankie de Jong's looking right now. What are Man United offering in there? Let me look at, hold on. Let me look at Barcelona, where I am now. I can stay here, play with Lewandowski, play with Oba, play with Frank Kessie and all them.
From the bench.
Or go to Man United and play with Eriksen, has been Ronaldo, or I might be Martial. Yeah, come on, bro.
McTominay.
From McTominay and Fred, come on, bro.
So basically, we try to blend into the Man United, but we're going in order of how the league finished last season. We're going to quickly do. What's that? What's that?
Man United.
Oh yeah.
I said, man, you can't get talked about until about 12:30. We are way down at this.
Listen, but Man United, we only got we only got about 5-10 minutes left. But just Anthony as a North London expert, yeah. You want to start on Tottenham? What you impressed?
Tottenham, I think Tottenham have done some great signings.
Good signings, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. Can't even lie.
Yes,
can't even lie, bruv. After I was looking at it today, Perisic on a free quality.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Bissouma.
Good. Yeah,
you don't know my feelings of Bissouma already.
Good, yeah.
Who else did they get? Richarlison.
That's a Harry Kane clash.
Do you know what? I don't know Richarlison. I was a bit surprised for Richarlison because he could have went Chelsea.
Yeah, I think he would have.
He could have went Chelsea and he could have been the main man at Chelsea. Whereas Tottenham, he's always going to be playing second string violins there, isn't he? Because he's going to be behind Kane and he's definitely behind Son. But when they can always go in a front three, and if they do that and interchange on a mad thing and they gel, that's frightening.
But they still got Kulusevski.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they signed him as well.
But this is what I'm saying. You've got options, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's best to have those options. So if your first formula don't work, you've always got that backup formula. You can blend in. So for me, Tottenham's business, I'm not so sure about the centre half they've got from Barcelona. He's not that very good, that French geezer. Not very good at all.
Oh, he's rubbish.
Yeah, there you go. You know the one I'm talking about, bro. So Tottenham have got him.
Yeah, Longley.
Yeah, Longley, whatever.
Yeah.
And that the Jed geezer from Middlesbrough, he was okay in the Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Had a decent little run with Forest in the Cup. I don't know his Premiership.
If he's ready,
it's the Premiership now. It's a different ball game, so I don't know if he's ready for that. But for me, being honest from a football fan perspective, I think Tottenham have done very good business.
No, that's cool. No, I totally agree. And they've done it early as well.
Tottenham for me though is like I feel they've done good business here, right? But I don't think they've done business to guarantee them like consistent top 4 football.
No, I don't. I think they'll be there and about.
Players that can do a job. But
I think they're there. They'll be there and thereabout. And I think because of what's going on in football right about now, Chelsea's food looks like it's up for grabs. You understand? Chelsea's food looks like it's up for grabs. That's 3rd place right about now. So Tottenham will be in that mix for that 3rd place. Let's not be fooled. I think I'm not saying they've got a squad to win the league. No, I'm not. But then again, Antonio Conte won the league with a Chelsea team that nobody thought could win a league. And that's just reality.
It won't go quite.
Yeah, but it's reality. It's reality though.
From the time Leicester win a league, right? That thing's open to everyone.
He can do it, and there you go. And Antonio Conte has got the minerals. He's been there, done it. Got the T-shirt. He knows what to do. And he's buying. If you notice, Tottenham are buying specific. They're not buying like a madness like Tottenham normally buy.
Yeah.
Tottenham normally buying a madness.
Yeah, about 15 players for 10 minutes. Yeah.
But they're buying specific. They're specifically buying. So I think
that's a good corridor.
The Tottenham strategy is going to be different. I think Tottenham are going to be a different Tottenham this season. Full season under Conte, pre-season, boom, boom, boom. Harry Kane's dream of a big move's gone. Everybody's plain sailing. I think Tottenham's good business.
So we briefly alluded to the other half of North London, whichever way you look to, in terms of you seem to be happy with the purchases so far. You know what I'm saying? At Arsenal, and a lot of people are there's that love-hate relationship you have with Arteta. You know what I'm saying? So are you seeing Arsenal progress now?
Yeah, well, hopefully, as a fan, of course.
As Anthony?
Of course, myself. No, you know what? Credit where credit's due. I just don't, that still never sit comfortable with me right about now. But I'm not going to knock the man if he's doing a decent job. For me, you see, everybody says, oh, he's doing a great job. For me, he fluffed a great opportunity to be fourth. Just as simple as that. I'm just talking facts. You know, the predicament, you know the situation.
Has he made decent signings,
I think so far this season, he's done all right business. I'm a bit suspect I still want another striker in though, because at the end of the day, all he's got Jesus
and then take care.
Nketiah, sorry.
Nketiah, yeah.
Balogun's going on loan.
Balogun's going on loan.
Yeah, he's going on loan.
But Martinelli,
you've gone backwards for me. Because Jesus said his best. Jesus said his best is in Aubameyang. But I'm not saying Jesus won't get you 20 goals this season. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying firepower to firepower.
Let me ask you this, Anya.
Go on.
Because I look at it, and for me, I know we can't base too much on pre-season, but for me, I think Arsenal probably been the most exciting team I've watched pre-season.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Pre-season's amazing, man.
I'm not watching. I'm not saying they ain't been, bro. But as I says, you know, pre-season isn't a test. Pre-season is exactly what it said. It's pre-season. You know, so I don't get gassed over a 6-0 against Sevilla. Yeah, it looks great on paper. But you know what? If we'll go to Selhurst Park on Friday and struggle.
Yeah, wow.
You get me? It's one of those. So for me, Arsenal still, I've been hearing about Tielemans have been supposed to be coming all summer. That should have been done if it's going to be done.
Yeah, man.
You know, because Jack is still there. You know, people say Zinchenko. I've seen him. He's a centre mid for his country, and he's a very good centre mid player at that. So I don't have a problem there. So for me, business wise is okay, but I want another striker. I reckon, you know, I'm not saying he's got to have to be £70 million striker, but I want a decent striker who I know is coming off the bench. Who can, you know, if it's one of those go-to situations, he can bang.
Yeah, no.
He can contribute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I want to alleviate Giroud quality off the bench, because you know what? Man can diss Giroud as much as you want, but his goals just taught the thing.
Yeah, man.
His goals taught the thing, bruv. You know, he might not be the most elegant under eye or the most skillful, but look at what his goals have done. And when he takes you around his house, he can show you some big medals.
Yeah, you know, all day. Still can. Yeah, still can.
He did it for 18 million last season.
That's right, bro.
This is a simple thing. Okay, Richard, you can close off the today's service about Man United, and you can talk about the transfer list of Man United. Yeah, as we come down nicely.
Can I start with Man United?
No.
My turn, no, brother.
You was interrupting me all through the program, bro. Couldn't get a word in, blood.
Yo. So what you saying then, Richard, man? Go on. What's the assessment so far? We ain't bought nobody yet.
I think Ten Hag, as I said before, in Ten Hag we trust. I think he's a very good coach. However, my concern is obviously those above him. The board are absolutely shocking, because we seem to wait for the last minute and then try and get players when they cost twice as much. And we've got a history of doing that. And I don't understand why we don't try and do our business earlier. I think we need...
wait, you signed 3 players? You've only signed 3 players?
We've only signed 3 players, and one of them was a free transfer. Granted, it's Eriksen who's a baller. But at the same time, Man United need about 3 more players. We need 2 more up front, whether Ronaldo stays or not. And doesn't mean nothing to me. We need 2 more up front. Greenwood's still in jail. Well, not quite in jail, but he's unavailable. Let me just say that. We've got no midfield, as far as I'm concerned, just Eriksen. How has Eriksen come with his poor health condition and already he's the best player in midfield? And that tells you he's the best midfielder we've got. Technically, he's our best midfielder. Eriksen on a free transfer, and he was even also at Brentford. So how does that work? We need another right back.
Cold.
I'm glad that we got the left back. I think he's a decent player.
Yeah.
And we need another keeper. All the man don't realise that our goalkeeper is woeful.
Martinez.
Don't make him fool you. The goalkeeper for modern day football is not that guy.
Yeah.
Who? De Gea?
Yeah, he said, yeah.
Yeah,
You said
he's not that guy.
De Gea's not the guy.
Not for modern day football. Not for modern day football. He's okay when you're playing, like, as a shot stopper, he's absolutely amazing. But the rest of his game has flaws. He's always had flaws. His kicking sometimes can be great, and then it can be shocking. Doesn't command his box. My man don't even talk.
You're not
You
gonna
get
buy
me?
no. You're not gonna buy another
Can't play
keeper.
with
You just let Dean Henderson go out on loan to Nottingham Forest. You're not buying another keeper. He's
No,
just
I
nice.
agree with you, but I'm saying that
What's needed?
when Pep realized that he had a problem with Man City, same as when your boss Klopp saw that he had a problem, what did he do? Get a decent keeper first. First thing you sort out, you got to start for the back. Get a keeper, get a centre half, get that sorted.
Well, got a
And we,
centre half, innit?
and we still think that our
2'4".
goalkeeper is great. Mate, I was screaming when the fax machine didn't work. I was vexed on. So I wanted him gone.
Wow.
I wanted that geezer gone.
Jeez, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
a Bayati fan too,
because-
though.
I think that's a bit harsh. I'm never gonna lie. I think that's harsh, man.
Bro, you're
Channel.
rough, you know.
I don't think he's that bad, you
top
know.
goalkeepers now.
Yeah.
Roger, think about top goalkeepers now, bro.
There's
Think
not
about
many,
top
you know.
goalkeepers now.
No.
about
I hear what it says, but the thing is, I'm saying, right, if you're gonna clear up five players at Man United right now, right? We got the left back in, yeah. We got the support left back, yeah. 100%. We need not DMs, but we do one DM at least. Yeah, I'm saying.
We need a Brooker
Yeah.
in midfield
Yeah.
and a baller.
A baller,
That's what we need.
yeah.
A Brook
So-
foot and a baller. That's what we need.
It's
in
just
midfield.
them two things there still, yeah, to bring the levels up. And if we can spend the money and you got to bring another attacking player into the mix, which we're hoping to get Anthony with over the line, which they keep him fluffing the lines with, yeah. They're playing poker.
Two more players. And a right back.
What are you saying, Anthony? No to Anthony?
Not coming, bro. Deal's dead in the water.
No, he's not coming.
He's not coming.
Deal's dead in the
His
water.
second bid's been rejected. Was it today?
Yeah. Insufficient.
Another bid got
Insufficient
rejected
bid, and
today, bro.
there is no pressure to sell.
Oh, bro, they want
And
100 million for him.
And he's got 3 years left of his contract, so there is no position to. They don't want to sell.
But he's
So-
putting the transfer request into.
No, he hasn't.
Let me ask you this, Roger. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
and Skip here.
Yeah, go on.
You don't know.
Let me ask you and Skip this, because the thing for me is this year is that I look at United. 100% I agree with what Skip said.
Yeah.
Ten Hag is probably one of the best managers in terms of managerial ability that you guys have had for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I look at it now, though, and I'm thinking, when I really dissect your preseason games, you've played most of your games with your full squad. Yeah, most of your games with your full squad. And the results you've got have not been really big results when you look at the team that you've been playing. So I'm not really seeing anything so far that's showing me, apart from obviously the behind-the-scenes videos showing that Ten Hag is actually hands-on managing, squad-wise, in terms of what you guys are doing on the pitch. I'm not seeing anything
But
blowing me away yet, because you haven't. Because as soon as you hit against Aston Villa, that put out a full squad, issues. You guys played Rayo, who put out a full squad, issues. You know what I'm saying? The game before that, when you guys were dominating, you was playing against half teams.
Yeah. No, I hear that, but the thing is, Marcus, what you have to again, it's like, you know, when we Man United, it's just been a rotting. It's been a rotting. You know, when you got the rotting bench, the reality show is, guys, it's not gonna take one pre-season to change change everything at Man United, and it's gonna take a lot to turn around. And everyone says it take 20, 30. I don't think it will. With clever buying, with a good coach, a couple of seasons, and a clear out. The problem we have, like it says, from when you got Phil Jones, and as much as I love Bailly, you know what I'm saying, you can't trust him physically, because you'll get in, based upon the record. You've got with Martinez in, you don't really need Maguire or one of them guys have to go as well. So they got a bunch of players that are stupid. He's just a hot mess. So to deal with this hot mess, guys, is not going to take this one pre-season to deal with. The good thing with Entago, whatever his name is, Tagger, whatever you call him. But the good thing about him still, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's at least trying something, and even me watch two things and I kind of teeth from a football team off his training sessions. At least you've got somebody who looks like, I'm gonna roast your backside when we get in that change room because you didn't pass the ball how I want to pass the ball.
Here's the problem, though, for me, Roger, and I said this last season. The biggest problem that United have right now, is they still look at themselves as a big team. And what I mean by this year is that they look at themselves as a team that expect to win the title every season still. Do you understand? So as a result, you guys will get a manager in and you don't give him the time that he needs to think, to do the job.
What you think.
So Ten Hag will come in here.
You're still scared of us? We know we're not going to win nothing.
Wait. Let me put it this way, yeah? If Ten Hag doesn't win a single trophy this season, you watch the heat that's going to come on him. No one's going to be turning around and saying, you know what, we still need to give him another season and a bit to develop the squad or anything like that. They'll be saying, okay, let's see how many more months in the following season before we get rid of him.
Nah. I don't think so. I disagree.
Even if we don't see we win a trial, stay with him, build his philosophy, develop the team, and get them to a place. Because that's what you guys need. You can't try and live off your Dwight York and Andy Cole days. You know what I'm saying? You need to look at your squad is now and say, you know what? Like you said, we need 2-3 seasons. And if you're going to have 2-3 seasons of developing, you need to have one manager for those 2-3 seasons. You can't bring a different manager in every season or every 2 seasons, because then you're starting all over again. Because that manager's going to want to bring his philosophy in. Then you're back to square one.
I think the issue that they've had is that they gave Ali so much time.
That's what I was about to say. That's the Ali. That's where the issues. That's where the issue is going to be. They gave Ali so much time, and it didn't work. So then now it's like Ten Hag is a much better manager, so he might not get as much time just because they gave Ali time. He's not a great manager. You're looking at Ten Hag, you're like, okay, you're 10 times better than Ali is, so we could potentially give you half the time and expect the exact same results. So I think that's where the difficulty is going to come. And then on top of that, with their training, all these training videos that I'm seeing going around and all these kind of things, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing because the players are still rubbish. Like they could be doing all the training drills that you want, one touch to feet and all these different types of things. But Scott McTominay's still going to be Scott McTominay. Fred's still going to be Fred. So when it comes to the matches and you're trying to get some passes together and you're thinking, hold on, we worked on this in training. Like, how come this ain't really coming off? It's because the players are still rubbish. So unless they give him more the equal amount of time as Ali, then they're just going to be in the same position in 18 months time.
H, I was just going to say, the worst thing that happened to Man United was when Ali came second under COVID. With no fans.
That went the worst thing, You know what the worst thing was? When they beat PSG in the Champions League. That was the worst thing. That was because then you had Rio on BT saying, give him a contract, give him how much he wants, how many years. It was from there.
Bro, do you know what, Age? I reckon it's a combination of the two things. The PSG was a massive problem. But also the fact that he came second, because for some reason people thought that was a good season. And I don't know why they thought that, because they didn't consider that Liverpool had no defense. Chelsea fell off a cliff. Do you get me? And there was COVID, so there's no fans. Everything changed. And we went on that mad record of not losing games away from home, all that kind of stuff. And it made people think that Oli was doing all right. When clearly anybody with half a brain could see he was not a good coach.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I think where you're going a bit wrong here with your assessment of the situation. Ollie.
I was just waiting, man.
Yeah, man, I've been letting you, Man United geezers gas.
He's putting bullets in,
Patiently, though. Patiently.
Listen, what you see, you're saying about Ollie and Ten Hag. Ten Hag's a coach, Ollie's a manager, there's a difference. So he had people doing that for him. You understand? So, and that's what Man United have always done. Now you're saying, because everybody fell off and whatever, that happens in football. Nobody can preempt what's going to happen to every club, blah, blah, blah. Things happen, they get injuries, they fall off. It happens, they fall off. Man United finished second. The biggest problem Man United had last season was your red-eyedness and bringing back Ronaldo. That's the fact of the matter. Because you never saw what Ali could build on that second place. Because to come in and mash up his plan to play your golden boy. And that's what's mashed up your club. Really, you can say behind the scenes and all the way, oh, he's toxic, this and the toxic team still finished second in the Premiership. Facts. Same toxic club finished second under Mourinho. Facts. So it can't have been that bad if the managers were still finishing second. And
you know what? Marcus called this as well. There's jokes. I remember when the only good thing about Ronaldo weren't going to Man City. I think that's the amazing, really cool thing. That was really great.
Why was it? They still won the league.
Yeah. No. But
so why was it amazing? You just read out. You see, that's the problem because he's Man United player. You think, you can't go Man City because he's one of our greats. Dennis Law did it, Brev. So stop going on like it's never been done. And
hold on, this is the same guy that said that Ronaldo couldn't go to Barcelona because
that's from my Real Madrid perspective. I'm just being honest. But at the same time, what I'm saying is this: if he goes. That's just my perspective. You get what I'm saying? But your club,
Yeah.
This is your club.
But
your club have gone in to tell Rio has got Alex Fergie. Ronnie's going Man City. They've gone, no, not over my dead body.
Yeah.
Fergie's had to tell his missus not tonight. I'm out with the lads, and he's gone out. And they've made sure that my man signed for Man United. It didn't matter. It didn't matter that it was mashing up Ollie's long-term plan for the club. Nobody looked at bringing in Ronaldo's going to mash up. Going to mash up Greenwood's development, because Greenwood was part of that front three that got banged off. Everybody had 20 goals in that season. Rashford had 20 goals that season by the end. Anthony Martial had 20 goals that season, and they finished second. So you can knock a man as much as you want, Ollie this, Ollie that, but he got those players firing enough to finish and finish second. Liverpool had their own issues. That's why they finished where they finished. That's just life.
You know the craziest. You know the craziest.
But you think what mashed him was one second. The thing what mashed him was the Ronaldo thing. Was Ronaldo? Yeah. Ronaldo mashed them up because they said up until like 2 weeks before the season started, nobody knew Ronaldo was coming. So all their plans are in place. Everybody's got their job. This is what we want from you this season, Raj. This is what we want from you, Skipper. This is what we want them. Boom! Cristiano comes in. Skipper, you remember we were going to tell you to do that? Forget about it. Your sub. You know, you've mashed up the whole thing. Ollie gets the brunt of it. Yeah, because he wasn't the greatest of manager. Things weren't great, but you know, you knew this when you employed him.
Go on, what you say?
Just quickly on the back of what. Just quickly on the back of what Ant's saying, I agree, 100% agree with what you're saying. I think the other thing that what Ant just alluded to is you bought players like Sancho to come in to start for 85, however many millions. Yeah. And now Sancho's role changes because Sancho's now no longer we want you to do this, and this. Sancho's like, hold on. Give the ball to Ronnie and just be in a position somewhere where you can come and collect it. So that affects his development. So now really what you've got now is you've got a Sancho who's 1 year into his Man United career, who's really starting right now. Like all of last season was really just getting used to the league, seeing what's going on. But his Man United experience doesn't really start until Ronaldo leaves. It doesn't even start now. It don't start until Ronaldo leaves. No, and I feel that's a lot with you've seen how you guys are playing in pre-season.
That is the same with Green. It's the same with Martial. As much as I've listened
to you. Same with Rashford as well.
You lot have come on here and you give Martial pelters, and 9 times out of 10 he deserves it. But there's a baller in there because Man United wouldn't shell that money out for him. There's a baller, and we've all seen it. We've all seen that there's a baller in there. You understand? So if Ollie, whose man management skills probably was 7 out of 10, his skills as a manager, tactician, -4. You know, but if he can get Martial to get 20 goals in a season, he's done something right. Because greater managers than him couldn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? So look on the positives. Look at the players. You had Paul Pogba, like Marcus said, bro. Paul Pogba, love him or hate him, judge him for the player that he's, not what he brings, not the baggage and all the rest. Judge him what he does, bro. He's a baller, and you missed an opportunity to build your team with a baller. You're crying out for a Paul Pogba. You need a Paul Pogba right now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And you had it.
I hear that. I think I no 100% hear, guys, because we got into injury time. But listen, what I would say still, is it's going to be interesting 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks left? 4 weeks.
So what?
30 days? Not 29 days to the end of the transfer line.
Oh, transfer window.
Yeah, transfer window. So there were 29 days, and we got the weekend coming up, and we're going to be reacting next week, guys, to the results.
To the first games of the season.
And we're going to see who's top and who'll be leading.
Who Man United got?
I don't know.
Tottenham, innit?
No, we got Brighton.
Who's got Tottenham?
Brighton at home.
Don't know. Who cares? Who cares who's got Tottenham?
Who's Liverpool got?
Fulham.
Okay.
Oh, Carvalho's got his lads, his brethren. I'll give him a goal there. Where's it? Anfield?
I think it's away, no?
Okay. Ooh, okay.
That's 6-1 to Liverpool. 6-1.
Bro, see, this is what I'm trying to see. That's that Man United mentality, 6-1 to Liverpool. So you think, Man United are going to win 4-0. Bruv, there's no easy games in the Premiership, bro.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but when they
did it, 6-1, bro.
It's okay.
Fulham can be. I hope to God that Fulham Mario Silva, they've learned from the last time they was
Oh
there.
yeah, when they got banned.
Nah, they haven't, man. They haven't. I promise you. They're still playing Mitrovic up front just because he scored 40 plus goals in the Championship.
I know.
They're gonna do the same thing when it comes to the Premier League. And he's gonna score 2 goals.
I know.
And it's just gonna be the exact
For
same thing.
real,
And
for
just
real.
like
It's just absolutely lights out.
Arsenal, tricky one.
But
Captain Invincible.
Oh, with Crystal Palace again. Yeah.
Sellers Park,
cool.
Friday night.
All right.
Friday night football.
Yeah, I'm saying. But listen, guys, we're gonna be doing some watch along, guys. So I'm gonna look at the games over the next couple of weeks to see where we can fit in some watch along. If there's any watch along.
Man United, it was Man United first game.
We got Brighton.
Yeah, let's go watch along with Man
Nah,
United.
we don't watch it. We don't watch that loud.
Sunday, innit?
That's not. Why?
What?
Because
We're gonna lose. We're at home. We're gonna lose.
Oh, didn't I hear you come on here and
Nah,
say
you're not gonna
10
lose,
out
man.
you trust?
You're not gonna lose.
How can you have that mentality? We're
we're not ready.
We're
We're not ready, man. We're not ready for the season, man. We're not
I
ready.
trust Ten Hag.
Bro,
I
I
don't
heard
trust the
you
players.
like giving Marcus Pouters when Man United boxed up Liverpool in the pre-season. All of a sudden now you're not ready. Come on, bro.
Nah.
Really?
I wasn't ready.
So,
I
guys,
wasn't,
because the
that is
pitch
not for
rivals,
public
that's why.
viewing or public knowledge.
Yeah, you get me. And I remember Marcus said it's only pre-season. Don't get excited.
All right, cool.
You get what I'm saying?
Don't forget,
So-
we got Liverpool in a couple of weeks, so we'll see what happens then. You know what I mean?
You know, Man United, it's going to be interesting. You've sold a lot of players. One matter.
What
One matter has been sold.
okay.
Fernandes is wearing number 8 now. Isn't he?
Man said one matter.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Baller, bruv.
just say.
Can't disrespect
But listen,
the man.
we're gonna close off this session. Yo, just guys. Next week, I want to start to we'll get to the reactions and whatever they're still here. But I do believe it's gonna be an interesting season. But definitely the top 2 will be Liverpool and Man City. There's no doubt about it. For me,
Spurs.
Okay, cool.
Are you shouted Spurs, man? Skipper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Antonio Conte is a bad boy, trust me.
Yeah, but I've noticed my Skipper's got that little soft spot for Tottenham. I've been watching the little comments last season and that.
He's a Hotspur fan.
haven't-
He looks like Gaza. No. He's a Gaza fan.
I love,
He's a
listen.
Gaza. No.
Listen.
I know he's a Gaza fan because we grew
Listen,
up.
let me tell you something.
We grew up
I grew up.
together, man.
My favourite player growing up was
Gaza.
a Tottenham player, but that makes no difference. Glenn Hoddle, the most gifted English footballer to come out of this country. Forget Gaza and all them. They weren't ballers like Glenn Hoddle. I'm telling you, Bridget. If you talk about ballers, ballers to ballers, Gaza couldn't. Gaza could dribble. That's the only thing Hoddle wasn't great at. Everything else, Hoddle was the man. Free kicks, passing. Hoddle was on a different gravy train. If he was foreign,
He'll be playing in the team all day long. But listen, right, guys, this is going to end off today. Guys, listen, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for your time. We're here to close off the session now, and this is how it goes. Listen, guys, we're going to be back with the RVM show, Roger Van Moorinho Show. But listen, guys, we're going to talk all football. Obviously, we just focused about the games. We didn't go too hardcore on the black thing. You know what I mean? I just mentioned about England had no black females, but we're not going to mention that, you know, compared to France and even Germany still, yeah. But that's a whole nother subject, but it's turning if women's football has turned into a middle class female sport. But that's a whole nother subject within itself, and we haven't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You have to big it up.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's a big thing in the sense of
go on.
the exposure that it brings for the women's game.
Yeah.
Because I just want to put out there that, you know, Jamaica's women qualify for the World Cup. You get me? You get me about Lioness, the real gorillas, bro. We're talking about the gorillas.
Only I think you get where you
We're
say that,
talking
you know.
about the gorillas, silverbacks.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, Jamaica, seriously, the women have qualified.
No, they
They've
don't.
got,
I
they've
watched
got the
them.
star striker who plays for Man City.
They beat
You know,
Mexico.
Yeah, man, it's a big
yeah.
thing, it's a big achievement. Small island, bro.
Yeah, man.
Qualify for the World Cup. That's a massive
Small
thing.
events and
You
kids.
understand?
But yeah, big thing, man. So,
But
yeah.
these are small islands. But we've qualified for a World Cup, bro.
You said it's a small island,
So
isn't it?
say something. We've qualified for a World Cup. Have your firm done that?
You know what I'm
Have
saying?
your firm done that? Thought so.
I'm half both.
Bro, don't come at you, bro. Half.
Guys, we don't get
I thought
started.
he was Portuguese last time I thought he Marcus, wasn't he Portuguese last season?
Listen, don't worry, man.
He's
don't
half
worry.
now.
Listen, man. H had to go, man. Listen, this guys, let's go off, man. Listen, this is Roger here on Affinity Extra celebrating Gospel Music of Black Origin here about the football alongside Anthony. We had H, DJ Marks, Skipper. Nothing but love, people, man. Blessings, man.
Always love family. Take care, lads.
Peace.
Blessings, man. Yeah. All right, man. Bless.
Thanks for watching this content. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to Affinity Extra 24/7 at affinityextra.com. Don't forget to follow us as well on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter @/Affinity Extra. If you wish to support us, or if you want supporting as an artist, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Affinity Extra, and don't forget to be